All of our fun, all our dedication, everything will last for Kinfinity. Hi everyone, Kinfinity here, and here's my review of Zoom, directed by Peter Hewitt, starring Tim Allen, Courtney Cox, Chevy Chase, Rip Thorne, Kate Mara, Michael Cassidy, Spencer Breslin, Ryan Newman, just a little girl, Kevin Zagers. In this super secret government facility, yes, here we are, because we need you back, Zoom. See, back in the 80s, we had Teen Zoom. You had the Zenith team of these teens who are given these superpowers through this amazing, amazing, gene, just even better amplifying ray by the one and only General Larrabee and you got Dr. Grant. So with their leadership, they led the Zenith team through a very successful mission until one of the members, whose superhero's name was Concussion, his real name was Connor Shepard, accidentally, because they put him in an even more intense, well, they already had superpowers, actually. They had superpowers already. It's one of those worlds where they already have, some people have superpowers, some don't. You don't understand? So it was because of this raid that they were trying to amplify Concussion's natural power. They do already have powers. They do. They did already have powers. So they're trying to amplify his powers. So because they amplified his power, the worst evil gene is created. No, get rid of it. So, or just like evil brainwash. Let's just get rid of that. This never will be in his DNA. He's not evil at heart. So they need to get this out. So Zoom, his brother, Jack Shepard, created this Zoom vortex which trapped him, but they weren't able to get Connor out of it. So now, here is D. Larrabee and Grant forever, not being too strict and just too focused on government business, for especially Larrabee. They are now trying to stop Concussion from coming back bigger and better than ever, because Concussion's powerful, like it's like gamma covered, suspended animation. Like he's in suspended animation, like this giant gamma field. So like now it's going away, so he will be out of that gamma field. So like now it's now like time is up for this gamma field to contain him, even though it's been like 30 years. But now it's finally given up for some reason. Yeah, about 20 years. Yes. So we gotta get the team back. At least Zoom. So Jack is taking care of his autumn garage and taking care of his one superhero appendage left over. Yeah, because only his finger. You'll see why that happened to his natural power. You see why he lost the power in all the rest of his body. So only his finger charged up for this best root beer float. He makes this. And there's this beautiful woman. He loves his green dress, who needs help. He helps her out pretty much regularly. And he tries to lift her off the ground since she still fell on the ground. Won't you be superheroic again, Zoom? It's Jack. No, it's Zoom. And then here's Dr. Grant. Hi again, Zoom. Grant? Got old. Well, 30 years. Look at me. Look how long it's actually been. So, the lady in green is actually doctor herself. Yes, Dr. Marsha Holloway, who has every possible issue of the Zoom team. She loved the comics that they made out of the real life mission. And of course, Zoom's like, this is not real. Yeah, that wasn't how long it actually took to defeat that villain. You know, in this whole train car, no, there was a bunch of nagging old, nagging, old minded, and the pestering kids. That's not how like this is not how it really went. But all of that is what's old. All that is in the past. There's a lot of senior citizens and kids that you saved, and this is how it was interpreted in the best issue. So, yes, so reluctantly Zoom does go back, but only after, they tell that, they got so much on you. It'd be quite a shame something happened. So locked in, of course, he already knows the government wraparound method. So getting him to come and train these new kids. So we meet all these first just regular kids with regular situations that are going to change. With first Dylan having to come up to the board, solve this equation. And good thing they're already mesmerized by how he's solving it. Because he literally disappears. Because he can turn invisible. So they're focused on the equation even more. Yes. And then you've got the one and only Summer Jones, who is just not the most reluctant, being in the lunch line, getting everything until I already got my place. Even better, love my place in line. This girl literally just cut right into Summer's place in line. Summer's, go ahead and pick up this sloppy Joe. Oh, I love this. This girl right in front of her shooter. But this must be Monday Madness because she has telekinesis, so she made this whole pan of meat blow up in the dead cheerleader's face. Oh no, it literally will be no because they will learn how to use their powers. And then you got first it has to be Cindy Collins, who definitely is enjoying the extra possibilities that she can do, little trick or treating, because she can literally lift up what could ever block the entryway, so she has super strength. And then we've got Tucker. Man, this bully was asking for it, because this bully already did the biggest cannonball when they were in the pool, and Tucker was on the diving board and going in the pool. Yeah, like, come on, what do you expect? If he 1 inch further, they're going to have to get a new diving board entirely because he's a little big. But, man, they asked for him to blow up because he's kind of like he's even better than the block because he can expand himself at will. He can get the biggest. So, now all of these kids are being screened by Zoom. Jack, it's Zoom. Professor... Dr. Holloway and Dr. Grant, seeing which kids become the new Zoom team. Long story short, because of one kid, they had to get a bunch of cleanup. Because there's a bunch of kids that come in. One kid is just, you're hypnotized forever. My eyes are never dry. This one kid just blinks his eyes. These superpowers. But there's one kid, they got to clean up the whole room because of his superpower. So the kids that I gave you the backstories of, they are the recruits now. Yes. So, since, what are we doing here? They really do have to become a family over time. It's whatever, man. Especially Dylan, of course. Yes, so, first it is Dr. Holloway, who really gives them instruction and nurturing. And here is the original captain of the Zoom team. This is Zoom himself. He was faster than Superman, the Flash, and Quicksilver all in one. No way. Here he is. Then Zoom. Yeah. Oh, hey, can you go ahead and pass me that? He's just so laid back to get back into his garage and, try to get back to any possible... best teamwork memory that he has when they were a team and everything. So, of course, he gets all the morale back and he becomes a good leader. And he really does harness how he can look through that wall, Dylan. See what you see. You see her. He has the vision where he can see things that are far away. And he wanted to see Summer. Didn't want to see Summer. Yeah, so it really helps the kids after a while and after these trainings. So yeah, they have this first training session. It's not going that well. Then the second one, boom, spotless. Because one of the exercises is that they're in this giant paintball arena and they got to work together in order to press the button. So they came out the second time most unscathed finally. Yeah, so they become the Team Zoom as he grows to know about their situations and their powers. And he reconnects literally with Mr. Pibb, the best robot friend that they had, since they didn't have a lot of for people who were actually their like everyone else was just government carry on. This government official, like there's no one else they could just hang out with as a friend. Oh, Dr. Grant tried, I believe. But here's a friend, they made for them, Mr. Pibb. Yes. So he reconnects with all of the good memories that he has actually and helps these kids fulfill their potential so that they can use their powers in the right way too and stay on the right path too. It's amazing. So they're gonna stay together in and out of this flying saucer that they've had forever. Yeah, this is Area 52. I was talking about like instead of Area 51. No, you already know about Area 51. Area 52. Who said that? This is Area 52. Yeah, they're all this is. And they do take the saucer out one time only of course. And yeah, they get all the Frosties. It's so funny, like, because they literally go to a Wendy's drive-thru. It's so cool how the entire ship tilts. And they get all the food. Ordered everything, and it's so funny. This Tucker is gonna need this whole cow. Literally, he tries to abduct. Like it's literally a plastic flying saucer. He's trying to abduct the cow from a farm. Like like those classic science fiction stories and everything. No, everything's dropped. And then they have this best dance to celebrate this. It says, "Be a hero, baby." So of course, Dylan and Tummer dancing together forever. Yes, finally, Jack and Holloway. This time it could be Jack and Holloway dancing together until what is going on in here? Oh, the worst Larrabee. Well, Dr. Grant had his own stinky situation. Because, real quick first, this is like a little cutaway anyway, what this was. Because Dr. Grant was in this, this beautiful ecosystem chamber, like different ecosystems. I guess like different tests and things. Yeah, like he's in there, like I'm taking care of the plants and everything. Well, one and only Summer Tucker. Yeah, well, the one and only Summer Tucker and Cindy go in there, go into the control panel. If you've seen it, you're already cracking up at me because you know what happens and how I'm describing it. Yes, they lock Dr. Grant in the chamber. Well, Summer does with her power. And they use every force of nature against them. Let's just say that. So now the party's over. The dance is over. Like now they're a family. Now they are a team and everything. Now the party's over because they want the kids to fight against Connor concussion because Zoom doesn't have his full power anymore. Can't wag his finger too much faster at me. He can wag his finger at Larrabee. Everything he tries to do. Because of, the government's plan. So we'll get a full Zoom back, be de-Zoom again. Yeah, so they need to just use this giant power resurging nets that will help bring concussion back to normal, turn them back to normal. And distract them with the kids. You can't do that. These kids are still in training. They just not got their superhero names, you'll see, and everything. Yes, you can't do that to them. So, Zoom. He takes one and only Grant's best gift of his awesome. It's really cool. It's like chameleon skin, like super durable. I guess he made it like this, like lizard scale. This beautiful super suit that has this retractable helmet. Press the button, the helmet comes on. It's super cool, does it? So yeah, I guess that's part of the model that as soon as Zoom is running the last possible heat friction, he doesn't burn up. Since like this is like lizard skin, that's pretty smart. They're in the desert forever and every saw. Yeah, so now Zoom fights against this worst infection that came onto his brother. So he goes down there. He didn't have the suit on at first, but then he comes back and said, like, what's this? Is that preschoolers? No, this is princess. Because Cindy becomes princess. Dylan is Houdini. Tucker is Mega Boy. And Summer, of course, is Wonder. Those are really good names for them. Better than what Jack was, on D Spot came up with. It's not good names for herself. Yeah, so they're able to contain Connor's terrible infection. Connor's back to meet everyone, really. So he wasn't himself at first, so now he can really meet everyone. Talk to Jack, never Jackie. What did Mom tell you about calling me Jackie? So it's gonna be even better, Jack, and Connor being back. And yeah, now they're all part of Team Zoom. So now whenever they need to call on the kids, they're able to come from Summer being most aerodynamic cheerleader, because she can literally keep them together. Just when they need her power, she can use her power to keep them in the air and everything. All right. Yes. And Dylan will keep surprising her. Hey, it's like at first like this is a secret. Like you can't see him, he's invisible. Like who is this rose from? Secret admirer floating to you. And Tucker is just bam. Even better scorekeeper because Tucker becomes the best goalie. Like he cover everything. But like, it's kind of weird. Like they're not like no one tries to expose his power. Like if you're just using it and like everyone sees you use your power. Like do they know that he's on the Zoom team? It's like it's government secret. Like how can he just use his power just in his regular life like that? And like no one call attention to it. That's what I'm wondering. Like how can he just use his power on a soccer team? Like no one freak out about it. That's what I'm wondering. Barely. And Princess is Rapunzel. Yes, because of course Cindy, Rapunzel's beautiful play, and to pull the prince up, have to pull up. Yes, pull down your hair, Rapunzel. Down your hair, Rapunzel. Princess Rapunzel, Prince, whatever. And these kids, and then yank them up, a little more power. Yeah, but like, did they really expect him to climb up? Like like place like giant yarn hair. Well, I mean, like they climbed that rope in gym class. I mean, so they all have even better strength in their regular friendships. So now their regular lives are even stronger. They've gotten stronger, and they are having more fun in their regular lives. Their regular lives are better. And now one more name for Team Zoom. Whenever they need to come together, it's Team Zoom now. It's so cool. And it's my childhood. It's so much fun. Yes, and it really is just to the core, staying connected with your family. In this case, family will be supercharged, super family, because just staying connected with your family and not letting like literally this terrible like gamma radiation infection take over because of what happened to concussion. Yeah, they don't need those machines. They don't need to amplify their powers that much, Yeah, they don't need to use that machine anymore on them. Let's let their natural superpowers, develop fully and everything. Yeah, train them with their natural superpowers. Continue to. So, yeah, because they only used the ray on concussion. Everyone else, they just kept using their natural powers to the highest ability. Yeah. It's so cool that you can call natural superpowers. In this case, the superpowers are natural. So it's literally just sticking with your family and not letting anything get in the way. Stay the best team. Yay! Even more super. It's so much fun, my childhood. It's the absolute best. Yes. Harris-Kenfinity for me is so much fun. Thank you so much for watching. I would have liked a little bit more of Jack. Like maybe at first, like, okay, I'll give it a try. But like at first, it's like, man, these kids man. Yeah, they are just getting the same treatment we did, but I would have liked a little bit more of Jack changing the government structure. So literally, this government facility, changing it up and making it better because he was one of these kids, when they did the original project back in the day. So I would like a little bit more, him making the training of becoming superheroes a little bit better suited for them and everything. I would have liked that more, but it's really good. It's my childhood. Thanks so much for watching. And it's literally for everyone. Like, it's such a fun, becoming a team, using your true ability. It's just a fun riot for the whole family. Along with, discovering your real power and potential. Exploration story. It's so much fun. And reconnecting with who you are, and everything. So it's so good. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please hit the notification bell, knowing all new videos come out. And these videos last for Kinfinity.